Hey everyone, welcome back to the Justfly channel. My name is Jay and I'm the host of this channel, and today we haven't got that much news to talk about, but let's get straight in with it. But before we do that, make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below what you found very interesting, and make sure you get me to my goal of 1,000 subscribers before Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 comes out. Let's not waste any time, let's get straight in with the rest of this video. Starting off first, Flight 1 has announced the pre-release build of the iFly 737 MAX 8 for Microsoft Flight Simulator and is now available to all public users. Now, making the announcement on the official Flight 1 Discord channel, we want to start testing purchasing through the iFly manager. If you want to get the pre-release of the MAX 8 now, go to the link in the description and download the tool. Now, be aware that the build is the same version as what streamers and other members of the community have been using for the past couple of days now, or I should say week or so, as testing continues and feedback is passed on to the developers. Now, Flight 1 also stresses that the build is available for $69.95 and is still a pre-release product, with more information on the full release details being posted at a later date. Additionally, as I said in the previous video, owners of the iFly MAX 8 in Prepare 3D version 5 eligible to a 40% off discount for the Microsoft Flight Simulator version. Now, if you're wondering why don't I have it just yet, or why haven't I done anything on it, it's because I have more important stuff that I need to get for the channel before I could get there. Not stating that this isn't important, but I need to get a few more things for the channel. And if you're wondering how comes I didn't get it but smaller YouTubers got it, don't ask me that question, I have no clue. Anyway, let's get in with the rest of the topics. Now, moving from a Payware Boeing to a freeware Boeing, the teams behind the 747-8 freeware modification, Salty Simulations, has taken to their social media to show off its up-and-coming EFB/onboard tablet device. Salty Simulations has shared several previews of the up-and-coming EFB, along with highlighting some of the functionalities that will be coming with the tablet device in an update for its 747-800 mod. Starting off with the first few previews that we see, you could see how it will be able to gather weather data. Salty Simulations has presented the information in a very visible format with clear text to take the raw metadata and present it in a more easily readable way for you to understand. The EFB would also be able to show you files including your SimBrief OFP, your PDF files, and even local images that's stored on your hardware. Finally, we could also see options such as light and dark mode, brightness settings, and the ability to sync up your SimBrief and Navigraph accounts. There are also aircraft and ACAS options, but we don't have any further details on those specifically just yet. Now, as usual, we'll keep you up to date and we'll keep our eyes peeled on the Salty release of this update, and I can't wait because I am going to be doing a video on this when it does come out. The Lockheed JetStar was a jewel in the crown for the Lockheed when it came out to the private travel, and one of its first aircrafts of its type when it started to fly in 1957, initially for the USAF in a bid to win a private contract. The USAF cancelled the project during the budget cuts, but Lockheed proceeded with the manufacture for the business market. Later, the USAF did purchase 27 aircrafts and operated it as the C-140A and B, which served as a VIP transport including people such as Jimmy Carter and much more. The JetStar is an aircraft beloved by many, including Elvis Presley, who owned 2 aircrafts, one with a very special livery and bespoke red velvet interiors. The Lockheed JetStar is equipped with 4 turbofan engines, which are rear mounted to reduce noise experienced by passengers. It can fly up to 2 passengers at Mach 0.8 over a distance of 3,000 miles up to a service ceiling of 43,000 feet. Now, Big Radials has decided to reproduce the JetStar 1 for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which utilizes the Pratt & Whitney JT12-8A engines, each producing around about 3,300 pounds of thrust, making it the fastest private jet at its time of its first flight. The team is currently working on a civil navigation system which will utilize GPS systems calls in the background, but should sell and interest be high. Big Radials may build out a full functionality for a later update. This will not be included in the early access of the aircraft, which will be shipped as in opt as it will be released, but promises to bring a good level of immersion to the aircraft when implemented. The early access will include a single interior, but more will be added in the near future as updates, as well as an appearance for the Elvis himself. The team mentioned that the aircraft is already in a great position with good handling and a high and medium speed being available to fly at 0.8 Mach at around about 4,000 feet, but with some work to do on the low speed and the stall characteristics. The sounds of the JetStar are also in a good place, but work is still outstanding to fine tune and improve them. Now, you'll only be able to purchase the Big Radial Lockheed JetStar in early access with a discount directly from their store until the full release hits the marketplace and other stores. The pricing is not yet confirmed, but will be confirmed very soon. It will also be released for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, but the team are yet to be in the possession of the SDK, so the timing of that remains to be undisclosed until they understand the changes between the platform. The 2020 version will appear to be the cheaper version than the 2024 version, as the team works on the SDK to make a full use of the functions and features coming to the new platform. Now, the team are considering a upgrading option for owners of the 2020 version of the JetStar that wish to use it and continue using it into the new sim, but obviously there is no new information about that just yet. Now moving over to Iris, known as for its military aircrafts, has taken to its Facebook page with a single image to tease an up-and-coming project for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, the image shows its variable exhaust nozzle and a portion of the vertical stabilizer of the aircraft in question. Commenters were quick to recognize the aircraft as the T-38C, which was later confirmed by Iris Simulations themselves. Now, if you don't know about this aircraft, let me give you a quick little recap of what this aircraft is. The T-38C, also known as the Tyon 2, is a two-seater, a twin-jet supersonic jet trainer originally produced from 1961 to 1972 by American defense company Northrop. The latest upgraded version of the T-38C features modern avionics, including a glass cockpit, digital flight controls, and a heads-up display. The trainer sees exclusive use of the United States Air Force Air Education and Training Company, also known as the AETC, where it serves in a preparing pilot for frontline fighters, bombers such as the F-15E, Strike Eagle, and the F-15C. Also, a few other aircrafts as well. Now, the platform was based for the F-5 supersonic light fighter, as well as the F-20 Tiger Shark, both single-seated as well as a combat version of the T-38. Now, of course, Iris Simulations has not shared no more information about this. Of course, we do know that there might be an early preview, but no information on the details or release dates or even functions or even the compatibility for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 has been provided. But I'll let you know if anything does come out. DWK on the track. Now, it was just around about 2 weeks we spoke about the CowanSim R66 has brought a brand new suite of sound thanks to Immersion's Audio's latest package. The R66 Sound Immersion NG is Immersive Audio's first entry into sound packages for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and they chose to bring the R66 helicopter to life. All of the sounds included are from a 96 kHz 24-bit recording system, meaning that you'll get the highest quality that you could possibly get today. The sound suite itself covers a range of areas including cockpit, sound effects, authentic engine sounds, air conditioning, and also dynamic blade slap sounds as well. All of the sounds have been validated by real-world R66 pilots. The wind sounds, the warning alarms, and everything else has also been included inside of the sound set. Now I'll let you watch the video down below so you can get a good idea of how it would be when you decide to purchase it. You could also purchase your very own copy from Sim Market for €9.80, and that includes taxes and VAT. Now let's move from aircrafts and go to a free tool which is called Where to Fly. Now includes scenery maps in addition to the pricing information provided by FS Add-on Compare. First announced via a Reddit post published by the creator. Long story short, for people that don't know what it is, the website was created to make it easier to choose where to fly by searching for destinations using various different controls, like for example whether they want vaccine coverage or not, or whether what kind of weather condition they're looking for. It makes it a little bit more easier for simmers who need a little bit more creative edge in mixing up their flights. Now the website is even more powerful with the addition of a scenery map that shows available to buy or even free airports with pricing provided by the site FS Add-on Compare. There's no harm in checking them out for yourself. I'll leave them in the description down below for you to kind of get an idea of how it feels. DJ Choice on the beat. Developers Simulations has announced the latest airport in their lineup for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Following on the release of the Maastricht Osnabrück, the developer shared the Finland's Oulu airport will be next. This is not the first time Simulations has adventured out into Finland. Turku Airport, also known as Echo Foxtrot Tango Uniform, which is located in the southwestern coast of Finland. Now Oulu Airport, also known as Echo Foxtrot Oscar Uniform, is located in the northern Finland. It is the third busiest airport in Finland, following Helsinki and Rovaniemi. The airport provides a large number of daily connections to Helsinki, the city's capital, as well as several seasonal connections to various different places. With the announcement came several previews, as you could see on screen right now, and the airport already appears to be in a fairly advanced stage of development. I'll always keep you updated regarding any news from Simulations and any latest announcements. DJ Choice on the beat. You can now discover Puerto Rico through Mercedita's International Airport, also known as Tango Juliet Papa Sierra in Microsoft Flight Simulator, thanks to a new release from Photorico Scenery. The airport itself is just a few hours away from mainland United States, specifically Florida, and is equipped with a RNAV approach for those who want something a little bit more different to switch up their landings. Aircrafts up to the size of a Boeing 767 can be accommodated at this airport, but this international airport is often served by smaller narrow-body jets such as the Airbus A320 and the Boeing 737, and also even the Embraer series jets. Now you could buy this international airport now via SoFly or even Orbex for around about $15 United States, and that does exclude tax and any sort of VAT that you have to add. Now it's due to release officially on the marketplace very soon. DJ Choice on the beat. The islands of Funchal is known for its stunning scenery, lush landscapes, and its birthplace of footballer Cristiano Ronaldo, and is also now known for being the home of Europe's most challenging airport, Madeira Airport, also known as Lima Papa Mike Alpha. Developer Atelic has now released the airport via Orbex. Madeira Airport is known for its highly challenging approach and landing due to various obstacles, weather components as pilots approach the runway. The cliff edge generates turbulence conditions, whilst the approach itself has been making sharp turns right up to the moment you land. Now included with this new airport is up-to-date renderization of the airport, including accurate runway slopings, custom placed buildings around the airport, and LED-in lighting systems used to guide pilots to the runway. There is also a sports complex, runway, bridge structures, and also custom vegetation and much more. Now you could buy your very own copy from Orbex Direct for €33.48, and it excludes taxes and VAT. And also they did say that according to the developers, they are planning to do a free upgrade to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 version when it does decide to come out. And that is it for today's Microsoft Flight Simulator news video. And also I'd like to say thank you so much for getting me to over 600 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. Now on the screen there is some new images, I should really say new footage coming from the test alpha. Now I'm going to say this before the video does get released because I'm deciding to release it probably between midweek. It doesn't necessarily mean that, but I'm trying to aim for midweek. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, I've got the test alpha. I done a little bit of footage from it, couldn't get that much because the time that I done this, and that will be explained in the next video. But a video for the tech alpha will be coming out very, very soon. And that is it for today's video. As I said, now let's actually properly end this video off. Before I do that, make sure you get me to 1,000 subscribers before Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 comes out. And as always, it's been your boy Jay, and I'll see you guys in another video. And as always, happy flying.